What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Black Lanzana. So today I'm going to show you my Beidou. Beidou is really nice character. She is pretty and very fun to play because of the counter attack. And I managed to finish the floor 12 of Spiral Abyss, and to do that I have two builds for Beidou, the physical build and the Electro build one. So if you ask me which one is better, I think both of them are good, but it depends on your team lineup if you want to clear the Spiral Abyss. So I'm going to show you my physical build one. This is my attribute stat: 100 and 1800 attack, 700 defense, 77 elemental mastery, with 59% critical rate, 147 critical damage, 33% electro damage, and 83% physical damage bonus. For the weapon, I'm using prototype A- because this is a free weapon. I can get this weapon every week if I'm lucky enough. So this is the best weapon if you are a free-to-play player. And for the artifacts, I'm using 2 sets of Thundering and 2 sets of Bloodstains. The reason why I'm not using Gladiators is because Gladiators is very hard to farm. Actually, Gladiator is much better than this, but it is really hard to farm to get the proper main stats with proper substats like attack, critical damage, physical damage bonus with physical damage. That's pretty hard, and it's really hard to farm. So let's start with my flower. I'm using Thundering Mercy with critical damage, Bloodstained Black Plum with critical rate, critical damage, Witch Enzyme critical rate, critical damage, Bloodstained Goblet with physical damage bonus and critical damage, critical rate of course. We don't really need critical damage and critical rate. Thundering Summoner with critical rate and 28% critical damage bonus. So about the artifacts, they don't really need a critical rate instead of critical damage. So it's better for you to get as much critical rate as you can and then up your critical damage after that. So about my constellations, I have constellation level 2. Actually, I'm pretty lucky enough to get these constellations. And my talents is normal attack level 6, tide color level 8, and stormbreaker level 7. So the main purpose of this build is you can do normal attack, but you can still do some counter damage to make you survive and to counter the enemy attacks. Okay, so that's it for my physical builds. Now let's change into my electro build artifacts. I'm going to change this goblet with this one, free descent with electro damage bonus and attack and critical damage, and then my Witch Enzyme into Hourglass of Thunder with attack percent as main stats, and actually the critical damage is pretty low, but I don't have any Hourglass of Thunder other than this, so this is the best I can get. And Bloodstained Black Plum with Survivor of Catastrophe with critical rate and critical damage. With this I have 1800 attack, 700 defense, and 160 elemental mastery with 47 critical rate and 147 critical damage. It's not really much difference, but the electro damage bonus is increasing a lot. If I'm using physical, I got like 32%, and now I have 79%. So the reason why I'm using 4 sets of Thundering is because the 4 set increase damage caused by Overload, Electro Charge, and Superconduct by 40%, which is pretty nice if you want to clear the Spiral Abyss, because so many slime and there are so many elemental monsters like there. And also triggering such effects decrease the elemental skill cooldown by 1 second, can only occur once every 0.8%, 0.8 seconds I mean. So when you are using your tide color and it occurs elemental reaction like overload, electro charge, or superconduct, it will decrease your tide color cooldown by 1 second. So if you are using your ulti, I mean elemental burst, it will causing you to give you extra lightning damage, which can jump from one enemies into other enemies. And if the enemies has elemental reactions, it will decrease your tide color again and again and again every 0.8 seconds. So it is pretty nice to make you survive at Spiral Abyss, especially at the floor 12, because there are so many cryo, and with the tide color you can hold it to defend yourself and counter the enemies and continue to attack and repeat the movement. So that's it for my Beidou build. I'm sorry about my voice, actually. I'm still not very well today. So thank you for watching. I hope with this video will help you to finish the Spiral Abyss with Beidou as your main character, because if I can do that, you can do that as well. And see you next time.
せっかくのチャンスだ。本気を出して俺を楽しませてくれ。投稿も一つの選択だよ。俺は敗者に優しいからね。気を読み違えてるよ。どこに行く。
ミュージック
悪くないね。
全部返してやる。5番火よ。みんな頑張ってね。
隙あり。
やっどけ。やっは
翡翠の矢。
5番火を吹け。
チャンスだ。
全部返してと。やっ
少しは成長したようだ。褒めてあげよう。無駄だ。これはどうだい。やるじゃないか。
もう逃げ道はないよ。ついてこれ。全部返してやる。よく見てた。やるじゃない。はっやっはっみんな
逃げられると思うな。
やるじゃん。やっ全部返してやる。くらえ。
食らい尽くせ。
これがカイザー。やっはっ
本気を出して俺を楽しませてくれ。投稿も一つの選択だよ。俺は敗者に優しいからね。木を読み違えてるよ。実にいい力だ。正解有言。悪くないね。少しは成長したようだ。
準備できたか
褒めてあげよ
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
う。会議だけじゃダメだよ。俺の番だ。無駄だ。
よく見ておけ。
食らい尽くせ。
ミュージックスタート。
逃げられると思うな。君の